Well, hello. I missed you guys. It's been a while, it feels like to me. I have been crazy busy, as I'm sure a lot of us have been with the holidays and stuff. And so this is going to be kind of a chatty, get ready with me. I'm going to go see one of my best friends and have some breakfast with her really early in the morning. And then I've got to get ready for a little trip, just a tiny 3-day getaway for the holidays because my house isn't big enough to hold all the people that and nobody else wants to clean or anything like that. So we're renting a place out in another state, and so I'll take you guys with me so we can all check it out together. And so I'm super excited to go on that trip. And so yeah, so let's get into this. If you're new here, my name is Denise and this is my channel. I'm 63 years old. I've got everything you can imagine. I've got saggy skin. I've got pitted skin from old acne. I've got crepey skin. I've got hooded lids. I've got, I've got a plethora of things, and on my channel, I just try to address those as easily as possible and just enjoying myself while I'm doing it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being with me. And just get into this. And start off with Instant Facelift, and it's by Derma X Gen. And I maybe saw just a bit of difference. I don't know what it's going to do. So I have some wrinkles right here. And right here. I haven't felt like doing anything much other than I'm trying to get ready for, we're having this for abused, neglected kids. It's a company called Amani, and so they're having a breakfast with Santa, messing with trying to make ornaments for them to sell for a little extra money for the cause. And so let's see, we are going to use Time Wise Repair. This is a Mary Kay product. I just purchased it not that long ago. And so yeah, I made some, I decided to make some ornament or rustic, and it's a different look. For me, it's a different look because I generally do, your kind of typical Christmas colors, but this is more of a kind of teal green and kind of a burgundy, and I did them with Coco. You might have seen them on the different YouTubes and TikToks and all that, and they turned out really pretty. I'll show you later. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to use my e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and because I do have some very big pores right here and well all over, but mostly right here, and then right in here. So does that look less wrinkly to you? I don't know. Maybe it just shined it down. But I don't feel a tightness or anything. So I'm gonna say that this product right here is more like it's more like a pore primer type of a thing. It feels like it's got maybe like a talc or something in there. Okay, so I am going to use my actual primer right here. So, I wanted to talk to you about makeup as far as, so I haven't been wearing makeup for, maybe the last week. Do you guys do that? When I was a kid, I used to love, until I was probably well, in my 50s, I wore makeup almost every day unless I was going swimming or whatever. But, and so it's funny as you getting older, I don't know about you, but for me, as I'm getting older, I'm just, I'm like, well, I'm at home. What am I putting my makeup on for? And, um, and then sometimes I will wear it. It just depends, just depends. But I don't know. I don't feel as obligated to wear it as I used to. Here's e.l.f. This is a Power Grip setting spray. And I'm going to use that to begin. And let's see. So, I don't feel bad about it. I look at some of these other ladies on YouTube and I'm like, gosh, I wonder, do they look like that every day? And I'm thinking some of them do, but to be honest, I think that some of them don't. I don't know. I'm curious if you guys, get made up every day, or do you just do it for special occasions? Or do you just like watching it and you don't do it at all? That could be a thought too. Oh, I keep dropping things, you guys. So right now I'm getting rid of I have these dark circles, and I'm just evening up the color tone across the whole under eye. So for the moment, it's going to be darker, but I'm getting rid of the areas that will show that I have that at all, that I have that issue at all. Okay, so, and to do that, you're gonna want to get, if you have the same kind of eye issue as I do with the dark circles, right here is one of your spots you're gonna wanna make sure is the same color as your under eye. And right here, kind of like an L, right here, you wanna get rid of that too. And then of course, you're gonna go in with this on the lighter areas to make it all one color, and then we'll fix that all up with the rest of our makeup application. Okay, so yeah, so I just, I just don't feel like I need to get ready every single day. I feel like for me, makeup's always been so much fun, and so I don't mind giving it a break every once in a while. And then of course, sometimes I will just use the opportunity to do, my deeper face masks, and I'm sorry, I have some discolorations, and my peels and all that, because first thing in the morning, the first thing I get my coffee, or actually I don't drink coffee. What am I saying? I mean, I do sometimes, but I get my tea, and then I just go right into wearing my E-Beauty face LED mask. And so I put that on first thing, and then I do my microcurrent device on my face, which is Foreo Bear. And then I do my laser, which is from Nira, your at-home laser, the only kind that's out there. The first one anyway. I don't know, actually there might be somebody else, but they are the first, and got it FDA cleared and all that good stuff. So I do all that first thing. And then so sometimes, be honest, I'm just like, well, okay, I feel like I've messed with myself enough, and so I just kind of go on about my day and forget all about putting on makeup unless I'm going out. And then sometimes even not then. But today I want to put on a little extra makeup because it's Friday. So do you guys celebrate as well? Do you guys go do holidays like that? I know a lot of people just plain old don't do holidays. They're just not into it. They're not going to be doing anything special for that. For any holidays at all. So I'm also going to use my e.l.f. This is a satin foundation, Flawless. I'm just put that there. I'm also going to put, I have these e.l.f. gold drops, and I like to illuminate just a little in the winter because, you know, everything's kind of so flat. So, yeah, I don't know, I just let myself off the hook for feeling bad about that anymore. You know, I like to give my skin a break, and so that works for that too. It's a bummer though, because I'm only going to get to see one of my kids. The other one's got, they're going to go to do the in-laws. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't think I told you, I'm expecting my first grandbaby. I'm so excited. I have a grandson. This will be, and it's my oldest married, lovely, beautiful, sweet woman with a beautiful boy. And now my youngest son has been married for a while. They're gonna have a baby. So we're just over the moon over here, as you can imagine. And so this is gonna be all new territory. I'm excited and a little nervous. I don't know. I generally don't like to think of myself as a worrier, but I can worry. You know, I don't know. Weird random thoughts, you know. Okay, so I just used my e.l.f. that I used for my to cover my under eyes. It is an actual contour, so, and it's got the kind of a gray cast, which is what a true shadow has. So I've got gels, so let's get rid of those. Yeah, so we're just ridiculously excited over here. I'm, you know, looking at all the videos, and they've learned so many things since I was, you know, a new mommy, that it's really quite awesome. They even, I don't know how true it is, but they seem to think that they figured out what the different little sounds babies make, you know, the different cries and what they mean. I don't know if it's true, but, you know, we'll find out. So I'm super excited, you guys. I'm going to use this Dark 18 by Pretty Fresh. Almost out of it. And because I have, you know, a chin. And under here, I'm going to just kind of get rid of that. And this is my Color Pop. Getting ready to do a new hair tutorial, as far as I didn't get my the length of my layers. I didn't get the length of my layers exactly how I wanted them. So I'll have to redo that. And then I'm going to put on my, NARS Laguna bronzer, again with a fluffy brush. Just give myself a little definition and a little color. Now, generally, I don't like this too dark because as we age, that starts to sink in. That's one of the telltale signs of your age, I believe. And so I'm not a super fan of that, but with my hair over it, you can't really see it. Okay, so there's that. And so I think today, I don't know what I'm gonna, oh yeah, wait a second. I think I'll wear pink. So let's get into the pink. Maybe I'll use this Milani. This is Nude Kiss. It's kind of mauve. Let's see. Well, here's a pink. Let's try this one. We haven't used this in a while. Now, these are ridiculously pigmented, you guys. This is Pretty Smart liquid blush, and I'm Dreaming, I think it says, and called Fortune. I believe I got this, I want to say Walmart, but okay, so, and with this, one drop, seriously, and that is going to be more than you need, a guarantee. Okay, so, and I'm just gonna use my finger. Ooh, wait. Oh my God, you guys. Wow, without my tan. Oh no. Oh heavens. All right, clean up. Whoa, aisle 15. Oh my, you know what? Wow, I must be really light and I'm just not even noticing it. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Look at my fingernails. I look like a child again. I can't figure this nail thing out without actually putting on fakies. Even the gel nail polishes they're just not thick enough or something, even though I put on, you know, all those coats, because you got your first coat and the 2 coats and then overcoat. And so, but still, my nails were tearing and it hurts. It's from all those years of wearing false nails. And it really, I wasn't as bad as half the people I know. Okay. My Milani Luminoso, and it's got a little bit of gold in there. And just gonna warm myself up a little bit more. The eye look. Okay, so for pink, let's drag out, that's purple. Okay, pinks. All right, for the pinks, I'm gonna use my You're a Cutie by ColourPop. You guys, this palette is so old, I don't even know if they have it anymore. Sorry, my phone keeps tipping. I had to get a new phone. Okay, so that's another new thing. Let's see. I'm going to use, it's called, Not For You, and it's kind of a yellowy banana color. I'm going to use that on the first third of my eye. And so this looks yellow, but actually this whole palette is pink. Even though that looks purple, when you put it on, it's actually a purple pink. Okay. No, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to use, what the hell? I'm going to use this champagne color next to it instead. And it's called Love Me. And I love ColourPop. They don't have much fallout, and they seem to last, you know, for a little bit of time on me, so that's good. Oh, so my phone's been acting up. I thought it might just be just like the weather. We've had such a huge cloud covering and all this stuff. I just thought it was that maybe. And, but I'm going to use this to disguise my hood. But it wasn't. And so that was a bummer. So I had to get a new phone. I did not want to get a new phone, but because I absolutely, every new phone you get, it's a situation of learning it kind of all over. It's like they couldn't just leave everything the way it was and where it was located. So it's a whole new, let's get familiar with the phone again, which I can't stand. I used to be a Mac expert. I worked at Apple, and I have an iPhone, but I couldn't stand it. You know, all the new stuff. And so I know what I'm doing, right, with phones, obviously. And so I get this phone, and mind you, it's an hour away because it was going to be $800 without the trade-in. And if I didn't go to an actual Verizon store, they wouldn't give me that discount. So I had to go over an hour away and do that. So I did. And, you know, got home, and I transferred the stuff myself because it's easy and I know how. And, you know, it's just a written thing, and anybody could do it. And instead of paying the $35. Anyway, so I did all that, and then, you know, I'm getting text messages from, you know, iMessage, you know, the Facebook one. And so I'm thinking my phone's okay. Well, my husband tries to send me a text and I don't get it. And then he tries to call me and I don't get it. And then I try to call him and it doesn't work. And then I try to text him and it doesn't work. So guess what they forgot? They forgot to activate the SIM in there. They got one job to do, right? And so, and when I went there to pick it up, they didn't even offer anything. Usually when I worked there, you're supposed to offer, I was on the phone, but you're supposed to, on the phone even, you're supposed to upsell, you're supposed to offer things, you know, do you need a plug-in? Do you need, you know, because you know how Apple is if you don't. A new phone needs a new connection and a new wall charger and all, you know, it's one of those deals, which I don't like either. Don't appreciate that. Anyhow, so they didn't even try to upsell me on anything. Not a case, not a cord, nothing. I was so irritated. So I'm not usually the type to put in like a bad review or whatever, but I did. And here's why I did, is because when I called to get it fixed, the girl would not, I wanted to do the SIM thing, she would not let me get to my account because I didn't have the PIN number, and she couldn't, there was no way for her to reset it for me. And when I asked for the manager 3 times, she wouldn't, it took 3 times for her to actually acknowledge what I was saying, which is a big no-no. So needless to say, I was not thrilled. The phone's okay. I don't care. Phones are phones. And I'm curious though with the camera to see what what I look like. It's probably going to be sharper. I'm going to probably scare the heck out of you guys. Near the brow bone, I'm going to use this with Love, kind of a skin colored. Or you could do nothing because but it looks, because it would be okay. It's just, for me, my skin's so light right now. It's quite the difference. Oh, you guys, I was looking so forward to that eyebrow thing that I told you that had all the different, you know, it had actual hair, like, you know, lines on it or whatever. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to go scour my car. Maybe it fell down there. Other than that, I might have thrown it away. I hope not. Okay. So let's see. Let's go get into this. I want to use I have this cute little pink here. It's really light, and I'm gonna just put this right here. Very vibrant. Then I'm going to take this other one. It's a red and it's called Lover. And this is what that looks like. I'm going to just pop this in at the end. Your pinky should be, the top part of your pinky should be just perfect for this part of your eye. Kind of blend those together. Okay, that's pretty look. And so me personally, I got hit in the face when I was younger, and I have it cracked this bone right here, and I have a little like lump right there. Okay. So now I am going to curl the eyelashes. So yeah, so that was my phone situation. I'm curious, yeah, like I say, about the camera. So we'll see how that works out. You know what I was upset to find out though with Apple is that I've always bought the product red. Product red, if you're not familiar, was their charity donation. I believe it was for African water facilities or something like that. And part of the purchase went towards that. Well, they don't even offer anything anymore. Giant company like that with all the money in the world, and they don't offer anything like that anymore. It's unbelievable. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Panoramic. I really do like this. I've always liked L'Oreal, but a few of them, oh, my eyelashes didn't curl right. Oh, you know, so I use eyelash serums, and they are great for lubricating your eyelashes. I'm not sure about growing them. I haven't seen anything with that except for Rodan and Fields, and geez, they went up to $153 for their, was it Lashify? I don't remember the name of their product, but I'm not going to do that. It lasts, I believe it lasts like 6 months, which isn't that bad, but there's a chemical in there that is a little sketchy, and I'm not that into my looks where I'm gonna possibly risk anything like that. You know, just for the sake of having longer eyelashes. But when you do, I'm sorry, I'm hot. So when you do moisturize your eyelashes, sometimes what can happen is your eyelashes are literally too soft to curl, which is what has happened here. So where I'm at, it's gotten down to like the 40s. No snow or anything, just a little rain. But the wind was absolutely crazy. Okay. Let's try this one. This is a Paris Hilton one. I'm sorry, she doesn't label them. And that's all I use, because I don't, with the long wearing, I don't know if you've noticed, but they get chalky and they can look really drying. So I like to do this. I have said this for years. I don't go to the very ends of my lips, because as you're getting older, they want to sag down and it makes you look like you're frowning. And if you don't wear a long wearing lipstick, if you get a hot flash or anything like that, it can melt and get in if you have lines. You know, we've all seen the grandmother with the red lines down here. So, and I prefer to use, I love a nice soft lipstick, but I like to use the long wearing ones simply because they won't go in your lines above your lip. It doesn't bleed. So, and I, for some reason, I don't have many lines above there, but, you know, I'm still going to use that. All right. So the eyelashes, I think, are dry. I'm going to use just some translucent powder. I've got the, this is e.l.f. And so you're just gonna wait till your eyelashes dry, put on the powder, give it a second curl and a second coat. That's it. So I'm gonna be bringing the turkey and the ham. Ooh, I gotta check to see if that turkey's gonna be big enough. My friend told me for 8 people, I need maybe about 18-pound turkey. And so I gotta check that out. And I don't know, sometime, oops, I almost forgot my powder. Oh, that wouldn't be good. You can almost rip, you know, your eyelashes off like that. So I've gotta make the turkey and the ham. The ham's already cooked. I'm just gonna heat it up. And the stuffing. And I like fresh cranberry sauce, berries, you know, just whirred up in my blender with some marmalade. and you know, the pumpkin pie spice type stuff. Okay, so let's see. I think I might underline my eye. I will use candy cream. And it's pretty dark, and that's why I'm going to use it. Now, this is personally where I do things a little different. Besides the lip, I do this a little different as well. I have smaller eyes, and so I don't go to the ends of my eyes either. I don't go to this end or that end because it closes them off and makes them look smaller. See how much bigger this eye looks already? So that's what I do anyway. Yeah, I am so darn bummed about that eyebrow thing. Of course, you guys wouldn't have had it, so, I mean, unless you guys got it, you wouldn't be able to play along with me, but... Okay, so, and speaking of eyebrows, let's go ahead and do ours. I'm still using the Brow Stylist by L'Oreal, and I like it because it's waterproof, but if I can't find that, I'm just gonna have to find something like that, because I don't like that one stamp look. I have that stamp and I used it, and it was fun, but it was almost just a little too harsh. The only reason I could pull it off was because I have enough of my own hair to make it look like it wasn't quite so fake, you know what I mean? But I know a lot of women that it's almost like they shaved their eyebrows completely off and took one stamp of an eyebrow, not individual hairs, just a pure black thing. And I think that is not for me. You can hear my cat Dobby. We're gonna take the dog, but obviously the cat can't go, but he's gonna be mad. Well, it's only for a couple of days. And I have one of those furbos, you know, so I can talk to him. And I've got this bubbly. This is hard candy, and this is a Walmart product. And I like to just put this as champagne kind of color. And I like to just put a little bit of it, you know, in the corner, inner corner of my eye, and a little here and there, just for a little sparkle. And I am very strategic. I just poked my eye of where I put this, because I have wrinkles that I do not want that in. And so I try to avoid those as much as possible. Sometimes it's hard because, you know, they're everywhere, but oop. And then I never used to put mascara on my lower lashes, but I don't know if it's just me or what, but my face is not exactly symmetrical. And so generally when you put this on your lower lashes, it'll drag your face down just a tiny, tiny bit. I mean, minuscule. But I think it's worth it. I would like a little gloss on my lip, so I'm going to use this What the Fake by Essence, and it's just a kind of a goldy mauve. And I just barely overline my lips, just barely, just enough where it makes a difference, but not enough so much where I put this on that you can see the difference. You know, you can see the line of the line that's around your lip is called the vermilion line. And sometimes when you overline, if you put a gloss over it to make your lips look plumper, if you go too high above that line, you can really, the gloss really makes it shine, and you can see, oh, she's got lipstick over her lines. And that's fine when you're younger, but when you're older, I'm just thinking, oh, is somebody going to think, oh, poor thing, she didn't notice she put on her makeup, kind of crazy. So, and I've seen older ladies with their makeup just absolutely crazy. And I just am trying to avoid a pretty color combination together. Okay, well, the hair is done. Let me go ahead and set these under eyes. And I think I'm going to set them with, oops, turn off my blow dryer. My curling iron. I am going to use this J-Cat Symphony, and this is called Face Obsession. And I'm gonna just use this kind of like a flesh toned. Get rid of those. Okay, well, that's it. All right, and okay, so that is the look for today. I missed you guys, and so glad to be back. I'll try not to stay gone for so long. Again, to show you what I made. And so you probably got them from the dollar store, and they were just regular, shiny kind of ornament that you usually see. But so I made these. And then a cocoa. I used cocoa powder on them, and so this is for the abused, neglected kids, and so this is what they look like. They're all different, of course, and so I tried to go with like not really traditional, that kind of thing, and I had fun doing it. It took longer than I thought, and then I'm going to make them some mini loaves to sell, and I want to look up, so I've got like chocolate. I want to make like a s'mores mini loaf, and I'll have to look up and see if there even is. All I have for now, but I will be back very soon because I want to go through my empties with you. I've got quite a bit, and quite a bit to say about them. All right, everybody, I hope you have an excellent holiday if that's what you're celebrating. And I hope everybody is healthy and happy. And I pray for peace in everyone's life. And I will see you guys here next time. Bye.